Is the stream going better? I want to imagine it's fine now. I know I was talking with my boy Wes, trying to get me set on vertical stream. So this is what we decided. But when it came to like output settings and whatnot, we messed with those, and I think that was an attempt to have better quality. But I don't think my stream can handle the advanced qualities, or maybe not my stream as much as my PC can handle it. But I'm trying to I just had no. I'm trying to find where the I might have to look at it a little bit later, but hello. We are back with a new series after our Coliseum one ended in a quite destructive fashion. We are back, and we're gonna tackle Pokemon Renegade Platinum. Now, originally, before Coliseum, we were going to tackle Renegade Platinum. Oh crap, I forgot I gotta do the resetting thing, which I think it's these buttons. Forgot how you reset games, oh my god. Because it's not, yeah, it's not that. How do you reset a save file? Up, select, and B on the title screen. Select and B. Okay. So we're going to be tackling Renegade Platinum instead of Luminescent Platinum, because we were going to try Luminescent Platinum, but kind of similar issue that we were running into earlier. Our thing didn't want to cooperate with us, so getting a phone call. I don't know that number, and saying potential spam underneath it, so I don't feel inclined to get up and answer it. So, but considering frame rate's probably gonna go down a little bit here because I'm trying to bring back the stuff that I need. If they need me for something, I will I'm sure they will give me a voicemail. I don't know their phone number, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is one hard hack compared to Platinum. It's harder, and some edited types. Yeah, I know. I think Meganium was a grass fairy. So it's going to be a challenge, but it's a challenge that I have played in the past, and I don't think I was very lucky in the past. But luck is only going to carry me so far. And you're wondering what the master mode is and what the what the wheel is there for and what the timer is there for. Those are there for the added gimmick of the master mode. Basically, we are going to be not only going through a pretty hard ROM hack of Platinum, we're going to be going through this Renegade Platinum with challenges that we have to do, which you guys will see the challenge wheel on the bottom there. As far as this is the only scene I set up for vertical. I didn't set this up the best way possible. I mean, I would say for a first time scene for vertical streaming, this isn't terrible. I would think this is pretty decent. Got our death counter, we got our goal, we got our sub count there, and it's not right. It's a little bit different. And I wanted to try. The last time we did Renegade Platinum, first and foremost, I think we did this before BDSP dropped, so only day I'm less active throughout the week is Friday, so I should be here. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch this Pokeball, the button in the middle of the Pokemon, if you please. Love that little remix. That. Okay. The nice thing is that, knock on wood, it seems like this is running relatively smoothly for a Desmomade game. Okay, so we have 7 letters. I mean, we're just going to go with our actual name because I mean, I could put Razor, but if it has 10 characters, then I have no problem putting Razor Plant, but like, I'm cool with going with my actual name. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Who might his name be? Ooh, who should we have the rival be? So typically I like to go with my E-friend buddies. I'm trying to think. Who do I want to be my rival? Who's gonna follow me around like the Grim Reaper in this game? Let's make it Dante, even though this guy looks nothing like him. Let's make it Dante, because I think the last time we might have done this, we made it Mr. Brown, and then in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, we did Drake. Ooh, that voice crack. We did Drake. I suppose I could have had Kevin as well. I suppose. So yeah, Luminescent Platinum is pretty much the exact same game as Renegade Platinum, from my knowledge. It's just Renegade Platinum is an actual Platinum, whereas Luminescent Platinum is a mod for BDSP. So I'm probably gonna want to go around and talk to everybody and explore all the towns and do all that stuff thoroughly. So the master mode, like I said, is a Nuzlocke challenge where we have challenges that we have to do. The timer down there for 30. Some challenges, because this wheel has been used not only for other master modes in the past, but my Generations master mode one as well. So there's going to be the some challenges that we spin the wheel for, and if we can't do them, we just basically do a respin. There are not only challenges on the wheel, but perks as well. If we get a perk, then for that 30-minute time window, we essentially don't have a challenge, but we don't get a reward at the end. So if we get a challenge and we complete it, we earn a reward that has its own separate wheel, and it can range from anything such as making a Pokemon shiny to a free encounter to a Master Ball. I added Pokemon's ability to be any ability that we want it to be, and or we can give an illegal move we may want to give. And this is something that I want to carry over into most of the master modes going forward, because a lot of the master modes that we do typically are randomized, so it's something that is a little bit more doable. If we get a challenge and we fail it, however, there is a punishment wheel as well, and this can vary to releasing a mon from our PC box, killing your highest level on your party, all the way up to a 8-hour stream that I must do. Otherwise, there are 5 punishments that go into that part. So it can be brutal. I believe the last master mode we did was Pokemon Sword, where we did our Galarian forms only master mode. That was probably about this point last year. I think we either started it or something like that. This sounds insane, not gonna lie. Oh, it is. It is pretty insane, but we did this with Renegade Platinum before, and it was a little bit it was a little bit brutal. If you want to see how it went, check out the Death Montage playlist and go watch the Renegade Platinum one. It was tough. It was a tough one on me. But what we plan to do is we're gonna do the typical stream until we get the gym badge type of deal. But the streams more than likely are gonna be longer because of the master mode, because there's so much extra stuff that goes along with it. So I just noticed that we got the bike immediately. I thought we got something else. Was it the running shoes, I take it? Yeah, it was the running shoes. Gotta be. So we got the bike and the running shoes, which is nice. Another thing I like to do is for the save file, I like to throw in rare candies in there for grinding purposes only. And when it comes to grinding, say we beat the first gym and the first gym's ace is level 16. I can then rare candy everybody up to 16. And like, that's like a checkpoint marker. It's kind of how I dub it as, but a checkpoint marker next gym. Even if the next gym is like maybe like mid-20s, if something were to die and I need to throw something on the team to catch up, 16 would be the highest I can go to, and it would keep going that way and keep going that way. And then as far as the master mode goes, the master mode does not start until we get Pokeballs. So the wheel won't be spun until then as well. Let's talk to Palmer here. Hi, Tristan, but don't get in too much trouble. Oh, hi, Tristan. My husband, Palmer, is home for once. Have you spoken to him? Dante and him are so alike. Neither of them can ever sit still. Oh, no, he's pretty still on that couch. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, the punishment wheel can also dictate whether or not we have to play the entire. So it can get insane. It could get insane. It'd be cool if we got to that point. I recall the starters are still Gen 4 and Eevee, but you can get Eevee from the house. Yes, that is true. But I don't think you can evolve Eevee into Sylveon in this game. I think you just have the 7 other. The 7? Yeah, the 7 other ones. Which I think initially, when I did Renegade Platinum the first time, I went with an Umbreon because I think it was because of its nature, but also like in terms of typings I needed on my team, Umbreon was like the correct option. But yeah, you can get all of these starters right off the jump, which is nice. On both luck and skill. Yes. If I am lucky enough and build up enough good... If I build up enough rewards, I can basically cover myself, like if shit gets dicey. That's what happened in Generations Master Mode. Albeit Generations Master Mode is like a huge series because it was literally all of the generations of Pokemon games I played through. So there's a lot of challenges that I had to do to get to that point. I can't go around and open the briefcase the other way. Come on now. All right, so I mean, we already get all of them anyways, so I think we almost want to go with our boy. Let's go with our guy, Chimchar. Now, obviously, we don't have Pokeballs just yet, so this battle against Dante is not going to matter. Well, let me rephrase that. It will matter, but it won't matter in the sense of Nuzlocke or whatnot. Oh, and I guess I should preface this as well. Game overs. And there are chances that you can get additional lives in Master Modes as rewards. I believe I set the limit, though, to either 2 of those or 3 of those in an entire series. Because sometimes the wheel... Like, I know the series that I implemented then on the wheel, I kept getting it like over and over and over again. So that is why. So I'm gonna go ahead and Leer. I'm pretty sure this Piplup already has Bubble or something, so I'm not gonna... Probably not gonna be alive long enough to tell this, you know, tell the tale. Go ahead and go for that scratch. Okay, yeah, we win this one. Unless he gets a crit, which he does not. It's before you can catch any Pokemon. Yeah. That's why I'm saying it doesn't matter, but like I would still like to win the fight so I can get the experience. Let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest. Now, do you get to take the Eevee with you now? I don't know. See, I'm thinking like with the dialogue that was just said there, what the wild Pokemon would have done to you. What's in that grass? Bidoof and Starly. Maybe Starly would be scary. But also, I don't think so. Albeit, when I look at the original cutscene for Diamond and Pearl, when you're at the lake, you get attacked by some Starlies, so. Start from this point, go this way. It's whenever I get a Pokeball in my possession, so if I buy them, or if I do the catching tutorial, which I don't know if you battle Dawn and then get Pokeballs, or wet, but so I'm trying to remember. I believe, if I'm remembering my own series correctly, because I didn't look at this before we started this series. I just was looking at like all the Nuzlockes that we've done as of late and like what generation we haven't done. And Gen 4 was up there. And the fact that we didn't get to do Luminescent Platinum, I was like, you know what? Let's run it back in Renegade Platinum. Why not? Because sure, I could re-randomize regular Platinum, or I was thinking about doing BDSP, but I actually would like to do BDSP with my boy Drake Stir. And he is very, very flooded and very, very busy. So that would probably be when we hold on. Like next scam. Like make. Come on now. I recall in the lab, you must be in the lab before you get the Pokédex and Pokéballs. Maybe. Maybe. Be honest, if you were adding mods, would I be added? I would say so. I think the thing is that like I said a few streams ago, like I particularly don't care. Like I care about adding people as mods, but like I never view my streams as big enough to like need them. But it's also a good thing to have just in case like stuff like that does happen. And just looking at consistency and whatnot, like don't necessarily need it to always be my boys in there. Okay, so we got a Naughty Nature Chimchar, which to be honest is not that bad. Also, I apologize if the timer noise is very, very loud whenever it like goes off, because I know sometimes when the timer goes off, it can go off without the scene actually being played. So kind of can scare the crap out of people. But as I was saying, with Chimchar here, Naughty Nature isn't bad. It sucks because obviously he's not very bulky, but he's not bulky to begin with. But this means I can utilize him as both. I can utilize him as a mixed attacker, primarily physical, but his special attack is still pretty good. So if I need to rock like Flamethrower or something like that, we can always do that. So pretty nice. Okay. He didn't get his hidden ability, but I mean, it's fine. Oh, I kind of forgot that. Yeah, we're playing a ROM hack here. So yeah, there's gonna be more than just Pidgeys and Bidoofs in the grass. It's gonna be or Starlies and Bidoofs in the grass. We got Pidgey. Honestly, though, it might be a smart idea for me to like stay here for a hot second and abuse my own Mastermode rules and get our Chimchar here up to level 10. That's what I think. My reasoning behind that is because he's not gonna be really used a whole lot in that first gym, but I'm curious, can you even do it right this? Or do I have to be in studio to do this? Hold on. We're experimenting right now. Give me 1 second. Come on, OBS. Okay, so now that should work out just fine. Look for a water type. It would make the most sense for Rourke if possible. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Right now, the water type I would imagine I would be using is going to be the Piplup. But, you know, never say never with those sorts of things. Excuse me. All right, Bidoof again. Yeah, I think I'm going to take advantage of this. There are going to be some custom moves here as well. Briano, I remember, changed out some moves and added them into this game. Like I said, Fairy type is in this game. What do you think of the Pokemon Day live streams? So, we talked about this not in our previous Coliseum live stream, but the stream before. We were, or maybe no, it wasn't Coliseum we were talking about this. I think this would have been Free Time Friday last Friday. We were talking about this. We were saying how for Legends ZA, I think a lot of people, I don't think people were fans of the starter choices. And I was sitting there and I was thinking about it and I was like, we got to realize that they were going to pick starters that were not from Kalos and also try to pick starters that didn't have like alternate forms or stuff that didn't, you know, stuff that would alter forms. So no Gen 6 starters, no Gen 3, no Gen 1, probably no Gen 4 as well because they were just in Legends Arceus. So they were going to have to pick starters from other, you know, from other regions. Typhlosion obviously wasn't going to get picked because he already got a Hisuian form, so he really didn't need another new thing for him. He didn't need a Mega Evolution. So I think it was just bizarre that they went with 2 Johto starters and then a Unova starter when I feel like picking a starter from. But I'm like pretty sure that those starters are going to get Mega Evolutions, but I also think the Kalos starters might get Mega Evolutions as well. And I think we'll see newer Mega Evolutions once we get closer to the release date of Legends ZA. And then I feel like some of the gameplay mechanics are interesting. The fact that the battle animation is you're gonna be able to actually have your Pokemon die, probably really fucking annoying. If I'm being honest, to me, that's gonna be that way. I'm hyped for Pokemon Champions. It sounds fun with the ability to use multiple gimmicks, both Mega Evolution and Terrestrialization with all the mons. Yes, that's what me and Wes were talking about, and it is essentially gonna be Showdown, but in real time. I'm gonna say I'm a fan of it, but I'm excited for Champions. And I'm curious to see if, oh, did not mean to use Scratch there. Never mind, we killed him anyways. I'm excited for Champions because I can't tell if it's gonna be free to play because it's coming out on the Switch and mobile, or if it's gonna be you need to pay for it. I bet it's gonna be free thing. And that's pretty much it. That's my guess on the whole thing, but I don't know. Now, Starly doesn't get Intimidate, right? I don't think he does. Staravia is the one that gets Intimidate. The starting one of getting Intimidate for that line. So would I want something like that? I mean, I would. Staraptor's still pretty 85% sure that Triano made it to where Pokemon will get their hidden abilities. Like, I'm pretty sure Reckless is an ability in this game. That I'm a little crazy. I heard that there are going to be 26 new Megas. My wishes for ZA is whether the starters get Megas, variants, they will have unique dual typings and be... Yeah, I think a Mega for Raichu would be cool. I would love to see a Flygon. Tropius would be another one. Because Hoenn is my first game, so don't ever want to forget Hoenn. And then we'll mess with the layout. Change of topic. We'll mess with the layout once we sort of pinpoint what we want to use on our team, because we're gonna get a lot of encounters in a short amount of time, and I don't know how much I'm gonna actually want to rock a team of 6 early game. So the search Reckless was added in Gen 4. However, among the starters, Tepid got it. I know Tepid, yeah, is head smashing Emboar. I mean, if it's not in Gen 4, that's fine, because I think Starly also gets Keen Eye. I don't know if Staraptor keeps Keen Eye. It might, but listen, Rowan. Oh, we got the national mode. Yeah, if I met Turtwig on Route 201. Totally. So let's go ahead and come over here and talk to this briefcase, because he will give us these starters. All right, so Turtwig. Go ahead and name it Join. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you're just out of the loop. It's fine. And Piplup. We always name him Happy. All right, let's check out these other two. We still don't have Pokeballs yet, so our Nuzlocke hasn't started. Is this naive nature? That's not good. I actually would have preferred if it was flipped, because Torterra is not really that fast at all, and I would prefer the bulk in this case because we have shell armor. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I would have preferred Sassy for this. It's got Torrent. So Piplup didn't get its hidden ability, which I don't think its hidden ability exists, so that's why it keeps Torrent. Iron Fist I know is in this game, and I know Shell Armor is in this game, so... Okay, so... Rocking a level 10 and a 5. Is it smart for me to try to focus on switch training? Because the thing is especially for these games, I believe the gym leaders have teams of 6. So this is where things can get a little bit tricky. Okay, Poke Radar. And some repels. Okay, we take those. We take those. Yeah, just quickly grab and Dawn. I'm just trying to think if I switch train both of them or if I like be smart and put one of them in the box so I can have them as back for later. Really? Why are we looking out of the window? I'm not. Oh, it's McAfee trying to talk to me about some bullshit. Shut up. Let's see. Can we actually buy Pokeballs right now? We can. I think this is just me. We don't buy Pokeballs right now, and we focus on getting some potions. Yes, we have. Ooh, we have 10. Maybe we wait. I will grab some antidotes and paralyzed heals, and then probably just keep it at that for right now. And I'll see if there's here in Sandrum Town. Unless Strayano changed it, I don't think so. Why did he change the music for this? I mean, it kind of fits over here, but like hearing this, if you know that that's like towards the end game of this game of Gen 4, it's a little bit unsettling. You're just like, why is that music playing? Yep. Take it easy. Heal your. Yep. Come up regularly. Should switch train first. I'm really indecisive with this. It should not be this hard of a decision. Because we're about to get the Eevee. So that honestly might go in the box. Just saying. Because I don't want it to... want to save it. Want to save it? 3Ds? Heck yeah, it is. You know what? Let's throw the Piplup up front. I didn't get a fishing rod, no? No. You get the fishing rod when you go up a little ways north. I remember now. Got 2 electric type megas. It doesn't matter if they're Aura, we'll get it. They're like game or Ventmon. I think we will get something with Volcanion. Whether it's an alternate form of Volcanion or... because he is the only Gen 6 mythical, not legendary, mythical, that doesn't have a special form for him. Because you got Mega Diancie and then you got Hoopa Unbound. So maybe there's going to be an event finally with the Kalos Power Plant. But considering most of the game, if not all the game, is supposed to be happening in Lumio City, I don't know. All right, we got a journal. I'm surprised that it's been a hot second. All right, so Eevee, nickname for Eevee. So I like going with Darwin just because a theory of evolution, but I want something a little bit different this go. The sucky thing is I don't know what I'm gonna evolve this thing into. At least not right now. I don't know what I'm going to evolve this thing into. To Sylveon, Vaporeon was my favorite. But if it's... You know what? Might not be a good name, but let's go with it. Nature will dictate what we evolve it into. Okay, so we're not going to evolve it into a Leafeon or a Flareon. Old nature, that could be good for Vaporeon and Umbreon. I think that's pretty much it. Espeon, it doesn't really do anything for. And Glaceon, it doesn't really do anything for. I mean, it makes Glaceon a little bit stronger. Or a little bit more bulky, I should say. That's about it. But yeah, I think we put this thing in the box for the time being, and then we make a decision down the road based on what our team is looking like. Because Umbreon is... We'll just have to wait and see. Nidoran, I won't mind this. I don't think Sheer Force is an ability in this game. Think about it. I don't think Sheer Force is an ability in this game. If it was, that'd be great. I don't think it is. So, like I said, I'm going to put this Eevee in the box. I think that's the smart thing to do right now. Put it in the box. You know, Game Freak likely won't get forms to forms recently. Described. Yeah, I'm curious to see if we'll get any like Kalos specific forms. Like that much I'll be curious to see if that actually happens. I like the regional variants a lot. Some people will say it's lazy designing, but I think in some cases it makes sense why there's regional variants. Okay, yeah, I remember we have a battle with you here. And then we obviously battled the Turtwig. It's level 9. Ooh. Okay. How much does that do? Okay, that doesn't do that much. Withdraw, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to us. We're hitting you on the special side anyways. It'd actually be pretty freaking good if I get myself a Monferno too before I go and fight Rourke. Because I'll have access to Mach Punch. And I won't be weak to Rock. And she doesn't give us money. And we get our Pokeballs. All right. So we don't have to watch a catching tutorial. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of an intermission. I gotta go use the bathroom. Back, we will spin the wheel for the first time. Do our first challenge for this Mastermode. 1. So here comes the start of not gonna be back from. Basically. Also, I'm dropping frames for no reason. I have no idea. Hopefully it's fine now. It's been the first wheel spin of the series. Our challenge is no flying. This is essentially a give me. So basically what this means is that we are not allowed to use the move fly. We're not allowed to fly in the overworld. So this is essentially a give me challenge, and that's fine, because you take those every time you can get them. You take those every single time that you get them. Now, let's say the timer goes off and I'm in the middle of the battle. So like there's challenges on there where it's like I have to use neutral moves only. If I am stuck in a battle and the timer goes off, the challenge is still in play until the battle is over. So if that means I'm stuck in there another 5 minutes or so, I have to stick with the challenge, otherwise I will technically fail it. So just so we're all aware of how things are operating here, that's how it's gonna work. But now that we have Pokeballs, we have 30 of them. Be catching almost everything we find. We're gonna go back to all the places that we've been to so far, and I think we'll just have like 3 encounters. All right, so Lake Verity, we will get ourselves a that could be good. That actually could be really freaking good. . This is huge power potential. I think I can hit it one more time with bubble and not kill. Please prove me right. Yes, okay. And its moveset isn't going to be anything to be desired. Huge power for this. It's going to be insane. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? You are in the red. Thank you. Believe that, Delilah? You're over there watching her. Believe that? No? You don't care. But it is normal and fairy. Which is nice. And I'm going to name this thing Lola, because Lola Bunny. Because Azumarill is a bunny rabbit. Call it Peekaboo. Lola for this one. Let's see what we get for our next one and then go with a different nickname. Crash natured with huge power. All right. This is definitely an option we can rock with if something happens to it. Because I think just with the fact that Azurill evolves to just because Azurill evolves with friendship, I'm not really like interested in trying to that right now, especially because we don't have the suit belt either. Or PK hacking it, max happiness would be great, but let's go. We got the HM Master here, the god himself. Will you call him on after me? I can if you want me to. I just need to know. I actually don't remember what you said. You said what your favorite was, but I cannot remember what it was. Maybe you didn't tell me what your favorite Pokemon was. I think we were just talking about evolutions. Preference to electric? Okay. We'll make it happen. I don't think I need to pound it one more time. So even though HMs are a thing in this game, I don't know how useful Bidoof is going to be as an HM's mod. I think I'm going to keep him on the team for HM purposes. But if I actually wanted an encounter in this grass, I would have wanted the Nidoran. Excuse me. I put this as the nickname. Do I have enough letters? I should. I should definitely have enough letters for this. God himself. There he is. I'd actually prefer if he had pickup. Yes, simple. And it's a modest nature. Isn't Bibarel like a physical attacker? I know it's not like extraordinary, but like, isn't it a physical attacker more than a special attacker? It's simple. Yeah, if I was actually looking to build a well-diverse team, Starly would have been probably what I wanted more than anything. Let me run away. Thank you. We gotta be cautious because I know there's a lot of like pop-up like battles in this game. So I just gotta be careful of those mainly. But hey, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. My favorite evolution in Jolteon. You are right about this. First encounter in, what is this, Route 202? Oh, come on. Don't get me wrong. I love Zigzagoon. Sprite-wise, it's not a good Pokemon, man. If like Obstagoon was a thing in this game, then yes, I would take it. And maybe Obstagoon. No, Obstagoon is a thing in Luminescent Platinum. I'm like 90% sure of it. But like, this is regular Zigzagoon. I should catch it because it's a species. I should also preface that I don't know if I don't think I put this on the reward wheel for. Maybe I did. I'd have to check it. I haven't. It's been a while since I've done a master mode, so I never remember what is actually on the wheel and what isn't. I was making sure that this wheel was updated with the one that we had for not only Sword and Shield, but for Blaze Black 2, because that's where we really did update a bunch of the stuff for that series. I'm gonna go ahead and name this thing RJ from Over the Hedge. If you've seen that movie, then RJ is the raccoon. He's holding an item. He's holding a potion. Thank you, ma'am. Jolly nature with pickup. Okay, actually, hold on a second. That's not terrible. No Andriano, he could have given Lanuna buff in this game. I never want to count that out. But what I am going to do is I'm going to run back real quick. I'm actually going to deposit the Azurill in the PC. I'm going to keep the Bidoof and the Zigzagoon on the team for the time being. I seen this when I was 10 when we watched Over the Hedge in cinema. Yeah, no. That's a movie I haven't seen in forever, but I remember when I was going through and nicknaming a bunch of stuff when I was trying to complete the Pokédex on my own time. And I was like just trying to think of names. I'm like, what was the raccoon's name from that one movie? And it's like RJ, Over the Hedge. I was like, yes, that one. Okay, so we got 2 good backup mons just in case stuff gets crazy. I think what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to get my encounters. I'm going to wait a little bit longer to get my, I'm going to wait a little bit longer to update the layout. Because, like I said, I don't know what all I'm going to want to add to Life City that I can take and get some encounters. Or get the starters. I think they're the Kanto starters. Then there's an egg. There's a bunch of encounters. And I want to know what my team is after we actually get all of our encounters. Come on, Happy Feet. Good stuff. Proud of you. It's another full level Bidoof. Do I switch? Maybe we don't switch just yet. I don't think we switched just yet. Okay. Thank goodness we did not die. But all I'm saying is I would have been pissed. If regional variants were a thing in this hack, and Alola Ninetales would be the biggest threat to Cynthia's team. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Because Archomp, quad weak to ice and weak to fairy. Togekiss would be weak to ice. I don't know if she uses Gastrodon. I don't think she does. Gastrodon was only in Diamond and Pearl. Lucario would be the only thing that would stop it. The Spiritomb would also be weak to it. Milotic would be okay unless it has Freeze Dry. Oh, I just realized I probably should be leveling up the Turtwig because our rival's gonna have Piplup, and we know that we battle our rival. We know that we battle our rival when we try to leave to go towards the first gym. So actually, it's probably smarter for me to try to level up the Turtwig. I have no idea what level the Piplup is gonna be, but I should at least try to get the Turtwig up a decent amount. Hoot hoot. Let's switch. Do a little bit of switch training. That was a crit. Okay, so glad to know that a crit does no damage to me. Get the burn. We get put to sleep, which honestly sucks. I'm probably not switch training this next mon. Unless it's something that I know I can kill with somebody else. Okay, so Scratch is what? Base 40 and Fury Swipes is base 18 minimum. But it's also got 80 accuracy, so I'm gonna say no. Charlie, yeah, we're not switch trading this. Okay, hold on. Charlie. The Hoot Hoot was 7, right? I think I have to go with Happy Feet for this. I know I've pretty much reset my sleep turns with the Chimchar, but I'd imagine that we're gonna be okay here with Happy Feet. Hopefully. Lower your speed. Yeah, we're fine. That's absolutely fine. Myself to level 9. Woo! Also, I just realized this now. For challenges in the master mode, you're not allowed to do the same challenge back to back. Unless like you get a punishment which says that you have to repeat the same challenge. So but even though there's like 30 or maybe like 35 challenges on the wheel, 35 challenge / perks on the wheel, you're not allowed to repeat challenges 2 times in a row unless the punishment says so. But perks, you can essentially keep, like if you're lucky enough to hit up the same perk over again, then you know you're fortunate, but all the time. Okay, what else could I have gotten in this grass? Luciana. Okay. I mean, Mightyena has Intimidate. Like, that's what I'm looking at here. It's like, this is the rare occasion where we're doing a series where it's got a little bit of a random. It also doesn't at the same time. We're getting burns with these embers like it's nothing. So like, I'm trying to remember abilities, but there's going to be some abilities that have changed because Driano has changed them. It's like there's going to be typings that Driano has changed. So I just gotta think. I gotta think a lot in this series. The nice thing with me doing it in a live stream format is that there is a lot of the being put on the spot, trying to remember things, whatnot. Because yeah, this is a loaded series. Let me tell you, it is a very, very loaded series. Ooh, Growlithe. Okay. This is fine, because Yeah, he is Intimidate, sure, but I can swap into Water type. Water. It's gonna go for Leer. Okay, that's fine. Got a message by Poke2. I didn't even realize water's. Ooh. Use that if I wanted to. Don't need to though. Bubble. Can we at least do half? Okay, yeah. We lower his speed. We should outspeed. Level 7 for the Turtwig. Army. Let's go let Goku get the full XP for this one. If you want to, that is up to you. We're gonna go ahead and set this Burmy on fire. We don't kill in one hit. Is Burmy just a pure bug type? He's gotta be. Because if that was quad effective, that should have just evaporated him. Zigzagoon. Right, they've all been level 7 so far. I want to let the Turtwig do something, but I would prefer if he had Razor Leaf so he could do something. Go ahead and go for the Growl, that's fine. Get a crit. That definitely mattered. It mattered in the sense of killing in one hit. You got talent? Yeah, dude, totally. All 3 starters, just magic. That could have been our first encounter. Which, Burmy, I would have been okay if it's male, because I believe male Burmies are the ones that evolve into Motham. Which I don't know how good Motham is. I mean, Motham River Dance doesn't sound like it would be anything to be desired. But he could be pretty decent. His channel name is A Poke Elite. He is from New York, and his channel's almost at 200 subs. Oh, okay, nice. I don't know. It's funny to me because like Kainsey Wez, we did a battle, an Eon battle, because a few series ago we did a Pokemon Ultra Sun randomizer Nuzlocke, which the teams that we had from those games were then brought over, or not brought over. We used the teams that we beat the Elite Four with in some Wi-Fi battles. He hit me up about that series, and I was like, okay. And I remember his channel when we started that. It's like either 500 or 600, and now this dude is cooking. I think he's at like 1,500 subs right now, which is pretty decent, pretty good. I remember it was around Christmas time. I think he broke the 1K marker, and I'm just like, damn, dude. I haven't watched a stream for like 2 streams, and you like doubled your sub count. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. So my hope is that taking a little bit of the format that they do with streaming in the shorts method or streaming vertical, it does something different. Who knows? But our Turtwig did just learn Razor Leaf, which is excellent for us, might I say. That is excellent for us. Now, it's gonna. I don't want. Feels wonderful coming back and playing this game. Not necessarily Renegade Platinum, but just Gen 4 in general. Like, because it feels refreshing because I'm back here playing this. And we're trying to get ourselves back in the win column for our Nuzlocke because we've lost the last 4 technically, because we lost Coliseum, we lost Heart Gold, we lost technically we lost the series not as a Nuzlocke anymore. We technically lost it. And then Ultra Sun we technically lost because we had to do a reset early on. So haven't had the best Nuzlocke luck as of late, but I could easily turn around here. We gotta answer 5 questions correctly. Here we go. First question, is Pikachu an electric type Pokemon? Absolutely. Second question, does the Kanto region Saffron City have an active fighting gym? Oh. Professor Oak is a well-known Pokemon researcher based in the Kanto region. His full name Samson Oak. Oh. Samuel Oaks. Samson Oak is the guy from Alola. On the Sevi Islands, is it true that the training tower is on the 7th island? Yes. You think you can beat me in a Pokemon battle? Absolutely. Imagine I just lose. I don't think so, because I believe they're only level 5. Yeah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Because all our guys that we're using right now are 8, 9, 11. Okay. And they all have respective stabs, so we should be just fine. But we should get all 3 of the Kanto starters. I feel like I had something else I was gonna say and I just like spaced out. Squirtle. And another thing, I'm taking pride in this. I am not going to look up documentation for the teams in terms of like move sets. I feel like that's just cheap. Well, just the builds in general too, because like be like, oh, I know this guy's got like focus sash, weakness policy. Maybe see something in this game. I know this guy's got this, that, and the other thing. Another reason why I would like to get Mach Punch. Oh, I just realized too. When we did Renegade Platinum a while ago, the rival has. I'm telling you right now, your boy, not trying to deal with no bullshit from Metronome. So, with that in mind, I'm going to make sure that I get the Monferno with Mach Punch. Because even if I don't one-shot Munchlax, I should be able to two-shot him. Alright, so because we need to get the starters, I'm doing box here. That there was a delay on stream. Yeah. It's possible that it was on my end. That's very much... It's very much a possibility. Alright, we received the Bulbasaur. Go ahead. There it comes. There it comes. Lizard Pokemon Charmander. Which on the lowest of keys, we may use Charmander. Next stream? Or Gardenia. I know we're gonna need stuff. And Squirtle. All these guys' hidden abilities are in the, maybe not Solar Power. Orberg and Floroma. So I can actually get another set of starters. Ooh. Actually big, now that I think about it. Relaxed nature. That's pretty good, actually. And it's got chlorophyll. Okay. Ish. Especially because of your ability. That sucks. That sucks. Neutral. That's fine. And your hidden ability. Yeah, Rain Dish. Rain Dish really not an ability in this game? Yes, he does not get Rain Dish in this game. We'll go ahead and throw these guys all in the box right now. And seeing as they had all like boosting items, when I tell you I'm not trying to play no games, especially this go around, when we got beat in this game, we got fucking pummeled. So I ain't taking no risk. We are going to go ahead and throw on all of these items. And we are going to be chilling. Oh, okay. That's weird. Timer didn't go off. So that's awesome. All right. So I don't have this set up yet. So this is probably going to look stupid. So please bear with. I will do my best to try to make it clear for you. But because we did complete the challenge of no flying, because, you know, we don't have access, we are going to... just realize that the audio is going to sound super duper slow, and that's because I am opening up the wheel tab we need. Now, like I said, this is probably going to look stupid. Actually, doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. So our reward wheel is right here. All right, so 2 will work, and I actually should. I'm gonna use my sticky note. So 2 times the EXP code will essentially mean I just put a lucky egg in my game, and I could give that to some mons to level up. So yeah, it's essentially a free lucky egg. And I don't necessarily need to use a lucky egg right now, so it be what it be. Nope, that is there. And we are gonna go ahead and interact. Get our next challenge going for this next portion. All right, so choiced. Typically what this challenge is that you would have to give your mons choice items, like whatever you're choosing to level up, whatnot. that's what you use. I don't feel like I can do that until I get items like that. So I'm gonna respin because I think that's fair. Lowest level leads. So I'm gonna refresh this so we actually get the full 30 minutes. The lowest level leads, which would mean it would be the Bidu. Unless I take you off. Do I take the I guess what I might do, just because we're not using those two, I take the Bidoof and the Zigzagoon off because we're using the starters. And then whatever I catch and add, and that rule applies to them. So I'm gonna put the Bidoof, the Zigzagoon away. Now, do I go trainer school? Yeah, I go this way. Should be able to go this way anyways. I'm trying to get the fishing rod. Well, I'm only saying Bidoof and Zigzagoon won't count. Add them there. Oh, it gave me dive balls. Ooh. I didn't need tips on how to use the fishing rod. I know how that shit works. All right, route 218. Let me get this item. Ooh. And if I remember correctly, yes, Drayano made it to where the TMs were supposed to be very similar to Black and White, where they were infinite. That is why we have 99 Water Pulse TMs. So there's really no reason for me not to teach this to our Piplup. Like, I'll keep Bubble as like a weaker water type move, but Water Pulse is definitely going to be the move we want to go for. Now, do I get rid of Growl or do I get rid of Water Sport? Because Growl, you never know. You never know when Growl might come. Really never do. And then I will make the old rod. I'll register that. Oh, gloomy out. And I thought it was supposed to snow. Oh, that's later on in the day. Checks out. Because it's like raining right now, but it's super duper windy, so that's why. Also, Drakester sent me a video clip. Drakester sent me a video clip on PlayStation. It's crazy. That boy was playing as Loki in Marvel Rivals. And he stole a Jeff's all the way, essentially carried him all the way to like the edge of a cliff and didn't kill any of them because he like looked up into the air. Because like with the timer, like obviously they gets spat out, but He didn't look down, he looked up, so they went flying up instead of down. If you can get a Magikarp when fishing, get the best carry you. It would be pretty damn good. It really would be pretty damn good. I'm gonna tackle one more time. Layla's gonna probably do a decent amount of damage. Like, never mind. What I said, I didn't say that. And then we're gonna throw a dive ball at it because we have 10 of them. Gyarados is the best overall mon. I don't remember when you get the experience share though, so that's the tough part. Is that basically? What is it's a male? Oh, it's Sly. That's what we normally name our Gyaradoses. That's terrible. That is terrible. You're literally taking his best stat and nerfing it by a lot. Like his ability, I think it was... Yeah, it was Swift Swim, which I think he normally gets that. And it would be, he will still have Intimidate. But like, say for like the rewards, like I mentioned, that we have the ability to give him a custom ability or an illegal move. If we can give him a stab flying move, dude might be cracked. He might actually be cracked. I mean, Gyarados is already good enough as it is without the flying stab, but if it gets a good flying stab, then we're looking real spiffy. Now, the thing that I think will be a little bit tricky is fishing in these other routes with the old rod. Like, can I get something that isn't a Magikarp? Why, yes, I can. All right, my question is, can I not kill this Krabby in one? Since Moxie would let it sweep regardless. Moxie is not an ability in this game, but not Gen 4. Call it Mr. Krabs. See, I have a name that I give Krabbies and Kinglers, but it's usually female Kingler that I give this name to. I just got a crit and killed it. No. That crit 100% mattered, by the way. I know it did. I'm winning in some department there. Yeah, I don't need too many water types. It could be a good name. Yeah, no, it's definitely. So I nicknamed the female Kinglers Claudia because there was a series that me and Mr. Brown recorded. Never ended up going up. Never ended up being complete. Like, it was complete in terms of recording, but it never was uploaded and whatnot. Where I had a Kingler, and it's was named Claudia, and this thing was an absolute unit. Because we were playing Blaze Black 2, and I somehow managed to get a randomized version of the game. And we got a Krabby in there, and it was so good. Because those moves, Strength and Cut was a grass type move, and Strength was a rock type move. So I literally had 2 HMs on this thing, but I'm just ripping things to shreds in front of me. That was actually kind of the precursor to the Mastermode series, because we were doing challenges in the episodes it was like if somebody would wipe, the person would get like a 5 or 7 minute they would get like 5 or 7 minutes to move on ahead, basically get all this time, and the other person just had to sit there because, you know, they wiped out. Right. But Poliwag could be good, especially made it to where Politoad gets Drizzle as his ability, which I'm pretty sure he did. Let's go ahead and throw a dive ball at this guy. If Cut was a bit stronger and was grass type, players might have used it for main Pokemon, and just strength being rock type move regularly. So it's like it being a normal type move, it being a pretty good normal type move, people are okay with it, but it getting an actual additional typing of being rock type, that was good for them because there's not many physical rock type moves that are 100 accuracy that are strong. Made it good. And Cut was good because it became grass type. Sure, the base power got buffed a little bit, but it wasn't like a ridiculously high amount either. All right, so Kermit, our Poliwag, was caught. So we went 2 for 3 on fishing encounters, which is fine. Like I said, also, if we get Politoad and it does get Drizzle, we're chilling. Maybe build a rain team off of that. And then we'll throw the Bidoof and Lagoon back on the team probably after this challenge is done. So another 17 minutes, which that should honestly be, the challenge should probably wrap up before we fight our rival, because I'm gonna battle the people entirety of Jubilife. So we'll definitely make that happen. Almost Game Freak gave us HMs for forcing to use moves for utility. Yeah. I think they realized though, as the generations went on and on, they're like, all right, this is a little bit. Which is why even when they did remade BDSP, they made a gadget access to move Cut. So you can actually teach Cut, or you can just, you have the Pokéetch app where it does the exact same thing. I don't like in Scarlet and Violet is teams break after one use. I really hope this won't carry to future games. I found it weird that they went back to that after generations of TMs not breaking, and then Gen 8 bringing like both of them into the game. In these games, it made sense because crafting, so only carried on. Okay, so we can't go over there until we get gym badges. I mean, I'm gonna go in there anyways because I got some kids I gotta fight. Ooh, a scope lens? That could be helpful. All right, we're gonna go ahead and deliver the parcel. We get a town map. Oh, you give us the egg. Now, if I remember correctly, this baby Pokemon is like one of like 18 different ones. And I'm pretty sure it hatches almost immediately. So if that is the case, yes. I'm going to want to battle these people first because I don't want to get into a situation where like, oh, leave with this baby. Like if it's something I actually want to use, I don't want to be like, oh, leave with this baby Pokemon and then just get popped immediately. Quite frankly, not trying to have that happen. I think you are underrated and awesome, my friend. Man, stop it. I appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the kind words. Really do. All right, Abra level 8. It's popped by 1 Razor Leaf. That's that Miracle Seed, my friend. That shit's too damn good. Let's learn Curse. Okay, we should actually teach this thing Curse for setup purposes, especially with the fact that we can't get critted because we have Shell Armor. This will be pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Psyduck. Okay, so lowest level leads. Doesn't mean I have to swap out of my lowest level. It's just this next battle, we have to let Piplup go out front. And we outspeed. Oh. Oh. Would you say I'm awesome? I might be starting to stream. And listen, I tell my friend Adam this all the time because he always tells me, like, man, I don't know what I need to do in order to get people to watch my stuff. And it's like, you just gotta post. Like, create what you want to create and then post. Sometime there's gonna be somebody who walks in, sees what you're doing, and is like, damn, that's cool. And then hopefully that will cycle in more and more people. But if you don't post, then that doesn't happen. For me, a lot of where my passion with streaming and doing YouTube comes from is like doing what I want to do, playing Pokemon, displaying the knowledge that I do know, and then just going. Doesn't matter if I've played Platinum 24 times, 36 times in my lifetime. There's always going to be someone new who walks in and doesn't know what's going on. And there's always twists that you can do each time you go about it. While yes, this is technically a rerun of a series that I did years ago, there's still things that have changed since the last time I would have played this series. I think streaming it might be a little bit more fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, we live in a world where there's a lot of negativity thrown around our way. So if there's a way that we come to an agreement on something, or we are cool with one another, then absolutely. Absolutely, we're fine. Everything is all good. So I take it we get the hidden power. It's actually a pretty decent TM. I would say so. I would think so anyways. Completely impressed by how tough you are. If you like to talk to my friend. Would you watch me and follow me in streaming when I'm streaming? I mean, sure. I don't go on Twitch as often as I used to. Really, out of my E-family group, there's only one person who I know that streams Twitch, and I try to catch his streams when I can, so it'd probably be something like that. But that's kind of the same thing I do with any of my friends who decide that they're streaming. Like, I try to catch the stream if I can. If I can't, then I let them know. But if I'm also actively participating in their stream, then it's like, I'm not going to watch. But That's what it's all about. All right, so we're gonna go on the hunt for the Pokewatch. Never mind, we're not going on the hunt for shit, apparently. With all the apps installed. Wow, so he just made it. Just made it easier for me. Can't go that way yet. I think this guy talks about groups. See me on TV? I was in an interview. Don't get a trade in this town. I don't think so. In Leaf Town, it's a nice place, quiet and all. Is Jubilife the biggest city in this game? I feel like it's either that or Veilstone. All right, our egg is hatching. All I ask is just to be a typing I don't have. It's not a typing I don't have, but I love. Oh my God, I love Mantike. He's so adorable. He's so adorable. Anywhere. It was trippy. There was a car that looked exactly my driving past, and it freaked me out for a second. What did I name my last one? I don't even think this was my baby mom that I got the last time. Mantike. I mean, Mantine is not. Mantike's not the best. Or Mantine's not the best. Because we named the one in Coliseum Azul. What? Name it Millie. And we're not going to be using this thing. Not right now. Because we have a plethora of water types, and in fact, we have a better water flying type waiting with. What's up with all these fucking spam? I'm not answering you. Oh my God. That's the best nature we could have gotten for this thing. And it's got air cutter. Listen, if Gardania doesn't have any physical attacking grass types. Well, no, because we need a Remoraid to get it to evolve. Just stupid. I hate those stupid, wacky evolution methods. Hit him with a burning passion. Are we leading? We're still leading Piplup. Okay, we have 6 minutes left of this challenge. My goal is to get our next encounter in the route north. My thing. Oh, I didn't even go in here and get the item I was looking for. Claw, absolutely. I don't know if anybody else gets stunning. So heal ball will instantly heal something immediately when it's caught, and if it goes into your party. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. I would go into the TV station, but I feel like we battle that person. That or we can't go there just yet because we have no gym badges. Walk with your Pokemon and gradually friendlier. I didn't know that was a thing. Twice anytime I ask you which Pokemon to watch. All right. So allegedly we'll get a new badge or a new app when we get a badge. I don't know how much of that has actually changed. Big thinking emoji. I talked to the lady in front of the TV station. I don't know. Pokeitch seems like it was meant to swap the Pokenav and the Pokegear, except the Pokegear was easily cool. To me, they're all the same thing. Like, even with convenience-wise, to me, they're all the same thing. It's nice knowing what the time is down in the bottom right corner, but like having the map, having the display routine. To me, there wasn't really much of a difference with it. Wow. Wow. I can't even lie. That's fucking terrible. Oh, man. I'm going to catch it, obviously, because of dupes and species. But, damn. I about killed it with a bubble. I mean, I guess I do have a Mystic Water. But still, that's crazy that you almost died. What is your time zone? I am in Central Standard Time in the United States. So right now it is 12:20 p.m. 12:20 in the afternoon. Fairy bug. It eats its way in tough attackers with a bed. I'm gonna name it Stinger. Not an original name in the slightest, but I mean, unless this thing is like adamant, there's really no need. It lived on 1. That's crazy. Lax natured, so it ups your defense, lowers your special defense. That you really don't like have any of in the first place. Did we get that item? Yeah, we did. What was it? I don't remember. Paralyze heal? Is that what I'm remembering? Perhaps? That's perhaps what I'm remembering? Oh. Alright, we got 25 seconds until the timer goes off, which means we got another reward. Our PC box is slowly but surely filling up. I would say during this time we do update our layout. All right, and there is the timer. I don't know why the sound gets cut off every single time that happens. Kind of irritates me when that happens. I'm gonna lie, but let's go ahead and go to where here. Nope, that's the wrong one. All right, we got to spin again. So it means we spin the wheel again. Nice, we got nothing from that. And that happens. It's irritating that that happens, but it happens. So we schmoove, keep it schmooving. Let's go ahead and minimize that. And then, like I said, we will update our layout now, which is just going to be the starters, basically. Which I should have. I should have sprites for all. We go with Chimchar first, because Chimchar was... Oh. You tell me I don't have a clean Chimchar PNG lying around? Go Piplup. There. And really don't have a clean Chimchar PNG. No shot. Hello, I'm trying to... I don't know why I'm scrolling down. I literally just typed this in. There we go. Now it looks right. All right, so this is our team for the time being. I may or may not need that tab open later, so I'm gonna keep it open. This is our team for the time. Spin our challenge wheel. See what we get for our next challenge. All right, so we got this challenge earlier. I see, like, this is what I'm saying. The wheel is just gonna keep spinning. It seems like it's gonna keep landing on the same spots. So we just, before we did that last challenge, said that the choice one will only work when we get choice items. So I'm gonna give it a couple clicks so it please set itself up to give me something different. Oops, still wanting me to do that. Still wants me to do that one. All right, how about now? Ooh, Wi-Fi battle. That one's gonna be tricky. One is going to be tricky. So how that one is basically gonna work is I'm gonna have to do. So how that one is gonna work is I'm gonna continue. I hate that we got this one right now. I'm actually very tilted about it. We're basically going to go and continue on with the game, and we're gonna play until the timer goes off. When the timer goes off, we will then have to switch over to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And we're going to be putting whatever mons we have on our team right now on a team Scarlet and Violet. And we're going to go randomly battle somebody. If we win, we get 2 rewards. But if we do it, we still get a reward. So we get 2 rewards if we win, based on the wheel spin. But It's not guaranteed that there'll be anything broken. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Howdy, friend. Hope you're well today. Hey, moosing around. I'm doing just fine. How are you doing? We are starting our brand new Pokemon Renegade Platinum Mastermode. It's basically a rerun from a series I did about 3 years ago. And I'm looking for revenge. I am looking for revenge. I'm trying to win this Mastermode. So, Shinx, you got Intimidate, but that don't matter to me because I'm hitting you on the special side. So I am trying to get Lock Punch on this Chimchar. Oh, heck yeah, doing good over here. How are you? I'm doing pretty decent. Your boy's got work 2 days in a row. Actually, no. Is it 2 days in a row? Starting tomorrow? 2 days in a row. We are we're gonna be going and doing some substitute teaching over at a middle school. We're gonna be a PE teacher tomorrow. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to stream this again until maybe the weekend, which is fine. Take a little bit off my plate. Oh, I just see that I got a subscriber. We bumped up to 350. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was, lurking around. As you can see, we're going with a little bit of a different streaming layout. Typically, I do the long form streaming, not vertical streaming, the horizontal. I guess you would say that. And we are trying a little bit of the vertical streaming, and I don't know. I think for a first layout design, this came out pretty decent. There's gonna be some things that I need to kind of revamp or redo. That's fine. Probably gonna have to put all like my vertical scenes like in a section, and then all my regular scenes in another section. But it was the biggest pain in the ass to get that thing with my live sub count working, because I was gonna just go off a Social Blade and have it like there, because I don't think it looked that much different, but just to have the subscriber count. But I couldn't mess with the dimensions the right way to get it to where it would show the number for the Social Blade site, so I used something else, and it's good to see that it still counts the subscribers in real time. Good thing to see that it does that. Oh, you live. That's crazy. That is crazy. Level 14. We learned Flame Wheel. Heck yeah. All right, so now I can probably... I'm essentially going to get 2 moves here. Do I get rid of... I feel like Taunt could be good. You truly never know when that might come in handy, especially in this game. Yeah, we'll get rid of Scratch. Oh, dude, mad respect. Teachers are dope. Yeah, I went to school to be a teacher, and it's been a really tough time trying to find a... It's been a really tough time trying to find like a permanent job. So I've been doing substitute teaching for the last couple of years, trying to hopefully get my foot in somewhere. I actually went to school to be a PE teacher, so I don't try to do strictly PE teaching, but you use OBS, you can plug in a scene from your YouTube studio, no third party. I'm using OBS, but I didn't even think about the YouTube studio one. Also, we are having an evolution of the Monferno, where this boy will have Mach Punch, so that's good for us. Big time. Oh my god, you do not need to be that large. Just go in the Pokeball. There we go. There we go. now for the Wi-Fi battle, boot him on over to Scarlet and Violet. I got him on Inferno. Probably not gonna do change anything, but yeah. All right, so for Mach Punch, yeah, we'll get rid of Leer. All right, I probably don't need to level him up much anymore until we get to the gym. We get to the actual gym battle, I should say. Yeah, we want the Piplup to do something, but I am gonna run back real quick. I am gonna heal. So far, the Master Mode wheel has been kind. Yeah, there's the screen on Studio that shows your live count and stats. You can plug it in as a web link on OBS. Hold Alt to crop the window around just the numbers. Oh. I didn't even think about that. I'll definitely have to look into that. Because don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I got this one to work, but I think with the color coordination, especially because I have YouTube Studio in dark mode, I think it would look better. Possible. I don't know. We might look into that. The cap is 16. I would be careful the Mons don't pass it. No, the Mons can pass it. It's like if I need to rare candy somebody to catch up, like between this gym and the next one, then 16 is the highest I can rare candy him up to. All the other, so I can go over leveled unless I pull the challenge on the challenge wheel that says level cap, and even then, that challenge means I can't go 5 levels over the gym leader's 8. So I would only be able to use something up to 21. But that's because Mons can disobey beyond level 16. I never had that issue happen before. I didn't have that happen the first time I played this game, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong. I haven't played this game in a long time. Because I thought that was something in Luminescent Platinum only. I can keep going. I probably shouldn't. Oh, this is my first encounter. I didn't even think about that. Whooper is actually pretty decent. It won't be helpful for the next gym, but it's pretty decent in the main game. Outside of, dealing with grass types. Let's go ahead and throw a ball at this. I would have probably preferred, well, I was gonna say I probably would have preferred a rock type. But realistically, I probably would have preferred a Zubat. Because Crobat's pretty solid, and having a Golbat, at least going for gym number 2, would have been much better. So we got, oh boy, Bill, the Whooper. Let's just hope he's got a good nature. Really all on. Special attack, speed down. Actually, that's fine because Quagsire is not fast anyways. And it's got water absorb. So we have an immunity. Actually, no, we have 2 immunities. 2 immunities. Expert Bell. We are getting a lot of good items. Early. And we're getting the TM for Rock Tomb. Yes. Can we go? How much further up can we go? Okay, not far. I was gonna say there's no way we can go this far. I guess we'll check out the TV station now. We looking. I'm probably gonna deposit Bill in the box because I don't want to bring stuff that I could see myself needing in the future. Definitely don't want that happening. Like if I'm gonna bring stuff with me into gym battles when I don't have a full team of 6, it would be death fodder. So that Weedle probably is gonna come to the gym battle. Because unless Drayano buffed the shit out of Beedrill in this game, he's not gonna be good. Hi there, Jubilife TV is currently busy filming an important set. You'll have to come back later if you want to look around. Okay, so we can't look at it right now. I suppose that's fine. If that is the case, then we're just gonna go heal, and then we gotta go over to the right anyways. All right. We got the Quick Claw already. I'm nervous for this rival. But luckily, I don't have a challenge that's gonna completely ruin me. All right, so Starly. Okay, this actually could be a problem. I'm gonna growl him. Okay, you're gonna growl me. That's fine. I'm gonna go for 2 growls. That way we can lower his attack a decent amount. A Water Pulse. Looks like the damage was the exact fucking same. We got a Confusion, which is nice. Do I heal? I mean, I have a lot of potions, so it doesn't hurt if I take a turn to heal right now. Because I would love Happy Feet to get all of this experience to himself. All right, yeah, no. Let's just go for the kill, because snaps out. Would have been nice if we got a hit with Confusion there. But snapping out of Confusion immediately. That's a well-trained start. Level 11 wants to learn Peck. I honestly think we teach it Peck just for the type coverage. And that's it. So get rid of Pound. Not like Peck is going to actually be that helpful, but never say never. All right, Munchlax. Mach Punch is definitely going to be a 2-hit KO because we don't have Iron Fist. Monferno. Well, actually, it's level 10. Yeah, no, it's 2-hit KO. Just don't. Okay, so you do have Rock Tomb. That's fine. Yeah, because that does nothing, and even if you potion, yeah, you're not surviving that. Sweet. The Piplup comes, almost like comes back, comes out. And we go for the one-shot. All right. Good first rival battle. We definitely played that like smart in terms of getting things leveled up. Yeah, there are 2 of another item in the parcel. Here, you can have one. Oh, wow. That's actually really good for us. I didn't realize we get one of those this early. So I think you normally get the experience share. I remember traditional Gen 4. You get the experience share, I think, right before you leave Eterna to go on the bike path. I believe that's where you get the experience share normally. So us getting one right now is actually pretty nice in case we do choose to add more stuff and eventually get a team of 6. All right, so Route 203, we do get an encounter here. What is this guy doing here? Grimace seems hungry. It may want an Oranberry. I don't have any of those right now. Maybe we can pick an Oranberry here soon. There's an area where we can pick them. Your favorite Pokemon should be placed at the top left of your party list. It will be the first to go out in battle. We'll see about that. All right, first encounter route was this 203. Ooh. Flames. Damn it. Oh, we tried. Ah. Dude, that sucks so much. I would have been so okay with that because that would have been a good thing to get. Because I could have put it in the PC box. That's when Abra evolves. Could have a Kadabra. Realistically, I wanted to, could have made an Alakazam. And had an Alakazam early game as just a button to just pow, 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 pow. Kill any poison type in front of me, pretty much. And possibly any fighting type. But unfortunately, did not go in our favor. We got a double battle here, though, which is interesting. Forced double battle. What do we got here? We got 5v5, Kricketot and Shinx. Kricketot, you don't scare me as much. I definitely feel like I don't stay in with the Piplup. Let's think about our decision. I could curse. Let's curse and see what happens. Because I don't know if Cricket. Okay, so the Shinx is going for Howl. Look, remember, we can't get critted with Turtwig. Sucky thing is, we don't get a Grottle until 18. So do I push to get a Grottle for this gym fight? I don't know. Truly do not know, but I'm going to Flame Wheel and I am going to Razor Leaf. Because we had -1 from the curse. And then the -1 from the string shot. That's fine. Okay, but he keeps going for string shot, so maybe he doesn't have bug bite. That did a good amount of damage for... Curious if I think we go for the Sandshrew and then we Razor Leaf again. I don't think Sandshrew is going to have much in terms of a ground type move. Maybe like Mud Slap. Ooh, Poison Sting. Does nothing. Doesn't even get the poison. Bug Bite also does nothing because we get that +1 defense. Hey, we're looking all right for the time being. We are looking all right for the time being. Wish Piplup was in to get the experience, but too bad. All right, I think this is where I switch in. I think this is where I switch in Piplup. I can't believe that even at -2, we're still the fastest thing. We're faster than a Zubat. By string shot. Wants to learn bullet seed. That's risky. 25, so it's base 50. Maybe we get rid of absorb. Because I know we will eventually learn leech seed. And when we do, that will be good for... That's probably where I would get rid of tackle. But it being 100% accuracy is kind of the reason why I taught it over Razor Leaf for the time being. We'll definitely get better moves, like we know. Quick attack. Missed. Oh, it's got hustle, but that's why. I was about to say, huh? But yeah, Rattata has hustle. That's fine. Youngster Michael and Youngster Dallas. That's his one. Switch over to Scarvy for a little bit of a Wi-Fi battle with our team that is currently on the layout. Someone's gonna see me bring that and just be like, but just remember, chat, if they choose to forfeit, I get 2 rewards out of that. And even if I just do the battle, I get 1 reward. Villain. And listen, I have an infamous moment in Mastermode history where I brought my Blaze Black 2, Volt White 2 into a Wi-Fi battle in Scarlet and Violet. And I had an Oshawott kill a Ting Lu. Damn! Get him out of here. It definitely mattered because of that Mystic Water. The Mystic Water helped, but it wasn't gonna... I don't think I was gonna one-shot a Chop. I mean, we stay in. It did half. That's still pretty good damage. And one thing I'm kind of glad about that I'm doing right now, at the very least, is I'm not relying on speed up. We're not relying on the speed up button, so this is really, really good. Because it's always risky. It's always risky when you rely a little bit on the speed up button. Oh, I forgot I clicked out of my scene. There we go. Piplup evolves at 16, right? Yeah, Piplup evolves at 16, and then Turtwig is 18. Another double battle? Really? Were there really that many trainers in this route before, or did they add a couple? I think they added a couple. Okay, Spearow and Psyduck. Well, I don't think I should be afraid of Spearow. Yeah, it doesn't even do that much. Tail Whip. Okay, we got to be wary about that. But I think me going for Razor Leaf. Yeah, Razor Leaf and then Water Pulse combo is going to knock out that Spearow. Cubone. What? Sunkern. Okay. I don't think Sunkern can do a whole lot to me, but I still go ahead and get me out. Go ahead and get me out of there. Razor Leaf. I don't know if Razor Leaf's gonna kill Cubone in 1 hit. No, I didn't think so. Ooh. What to go for? That Turtwig? Ooh. Well, it's not good, is it? I mean, Bone Club is still gonna hurt me. I don't have Awakenings. I bet you, I didn't check the Jubilife Mart. I bet you they had Awakenings there and I just never went in to buy any. But I'm gonna get rid of that Cubone. Because Grass Whistle does have a chance of miss. So. Oh. And then Azurill. I don't think Azurill is a threat to me. Famous last words. Just get hit by like superpower or something like that. Even though superpower really wouldn't do much damage. All right, Mach Punch, because you went for the water sport. And we woke up, so. Look at that. We also got that 1 HP critical hit. Heck yeah, look at that. You're finished so soon. What do you mean by that? Okay, so yeah, I don't believe there's any other trainers in this route. There's an item over here though. Spearow. Would I have wanted a Spearow? No, I hate Fearow. Not a fan of him. Oh. Oh. Am I glad I came over there? Am I glad I came over there? That sounds horrible. Am I glad I went over there is what I meant to say. Starly, because again, Intimidate is always a great ability to have. Really? This is the TM that you choose to put over there? Does Grotto learn Rock Tomb? Can somebody fact check that for me? Does Grotto learn Rock Tomb by chance? Just thinking about it in terms of like coverage moves for him. All right, we got 7 seconds. Okay, I just realized I want to have. I want Scarlet and Violet to work. I'm gonna have to plug in my capture card, which means I'm gonna have to save this game where I'm at right now. Reboot it back up. But that's fine. It's good for me to save my game now because we haven't saved yet. As you can see, we've been live for 2.5 hours. Got the stream all fixed and everything. A little bit of minor hiccups, minor technical difficulties, but we still managed to fix it, which is great. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and exit out of MMA. We will get booted up, ready to go. My face cam freeze. Act freeze. Go ahead and deactivate it and then reactivate it. Go. On is my. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Where am I? Like on the scene, if it's even switch turned on. Is it playing audio through my Switch? It's not. It's because it's not on. Where is it? Or is it plugged into the right thing? It is. don't know why it's not playing any audio. And I can't, yeah, I can't switch from vertical unless I reset my stream entirely. Where you at? Capture card. That transform. No, I just want to, can I see the properties? There it is. I was going to say, I'm like, why is it not picking it up at all? Put box. And we'll mess with the scene here in a second. Crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure I have to. I told myself I was going to mimic the movesets for Wi-Fi battles. To be honest, I don't. Because it's not in video format, and I don't do Wi-Fi battle where I'm going to get hacked in like 2 seconds. I'm just going to bring our guys and do what the fuck we can. Basically. Where's it at? Might need it 15 minutes. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay, so let me fly to an actual like Pokemon. Let's go to Mezigos. Fly there and then go ahead and get the scene all situated. Because we're gonna want it here. Obviously the layout stuff is gonna disappear for the time being because I have that stuff set on a different hard drive. Why am I cropped out so much? With my capture card here. Yeah, I don't know why these are cropped. These need to be all set to 0. Like, actually fit into the whole screen? I think so. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. We'll keep it that way. You think I am awesome from knowing me? Not sure what you said. I said, yeah. I said that you were. Because I was saying, for me, a lot of we live in a world where a lot of people can't be honest or don't want to be cool with one another, try to tackle things lone wolf style, and it's like me. I try to make the most of stuff. That's what I tell myself. Make the most of what you're doing, especially from the content side of things. So like, if people come into my stream, are cool, active, and talking, I'm cool with that. But if people come into my stream chats and are like annoying little pieces of shits, which I have had happen in the past, I blatantly ignore them. But as of late, I haven't had those problems. So especially like when it comes to like, if I do have people that I give moderator to, then those things probably won't happen often. But yeah, we're about to go get slammed in a Wi-Fi battle against this guy. I just want to see the reaction. That's all I want to see, is the reaction. You know, like, why the hell are you bringing these 3? I didn't even think about the fact that you can. Hey, you know what? Let's make that our battle music. Because like I said, we're gonna get hidden. We're gonna get like killed in 3 turns. Arceus, Glamora, Mudsdale, Meowscarada, Annihilate, Gambits. I don't even remember what my movesets are for most of these guys. We're just gonna... We're just gonna go do it. Like I said, we get a reward for doing the Wi-Fi battle. If he chooses... It's just the Glastrier music. Glamora, the Paldea champion. I'm gonna Leaf Storm him. Yeah, you set up those hazards, buddy. Fear the little green turtle. Oink. Wait, do you not? He doesn't have toxic debris on this? What? Aww. Are you actually blonde IRL like in the profiling game? I mean, I'm blonde. Probably can't. You probably see it somewhat. I'm blonde, but I think that blonde is a little bit like it's too much. Like I always feel like whenever I create characters, the actual like blonde, it's always too blonde. Let me do it to you, man. If I live, is there a shot that I kill this guy with the Hydro Pump? Foreign boosted, yoink. We ain't getting 6-0'd in this house. That crit definitely did not. Meowscarada, the reliable part. Let's see if you got a Protean. You do not. All I'm saying is the fact that we managed to not get 6-0'd is kind of crazy. Okay, so I got the Fire Terra. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it for the memes. Come on now. Flower trick. Any shot I live this? I do. There's no shot at close combat kills. I'm kidding. I mean, it doesn't matter because King Gamma comes out. Well, actually, wait. A pressure? Nah, he's got Sucker Punch. Reversal? I'm surprised he outsped. But whatever, it's GG's. I lost to 1. Oh no. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I get 1 reward instead of 2. Ah, shucks. Get him next time. Ah, that's funny though. That is a challenge that I do on there. And I do it mainly because with Wi-Fi battles consistently, somewhat regularly, However, implementing it as a challenge on the wheel is more so of like doing it to change up the pace of the master mode and not being like, oh my god, everything is so stressful. Because when we do the in-game stuff, that's where shit can get tough. But like if I won, even if it was technicality like a DC or like he forfeited because it's a waste of my time, I would have gotten 2 rewards out of it. But I still get a reward because I did it. And then we can continue on with the game that we were playing. Like I said, when we did our Blaze Black 2, I think it was Blaze Black 2. Maybe it was Volt White 2. No, it was Blaze Black 2. Had to have been. Where we implemented the new rules. Is when I implemented that. And I know we had a couple Wi-Fi battles. Like I said, so. Always fun. Base cam, it freeze again. As you can see, there is the layout. It just automatically pops right back up. And now we Desmame once again. And pick up right where we left off. Which will basically be doing, well, maybe it's doing the, it should be. Oh, guess it would help if I loaded a ROM? No, opened it. Huh? No, I did not. Okay. Save is all good. But we do need to go over to our wheel for a reward because we need to spin. All right, give me something good. Ooh, illegal move. I can do some funky stuff with an illegal move. That's all I'm gonna say. So 1 illegal move. So this is essentially a move of my choice that I can give to whatever mon that I choose. And it's something that doesn't have to be given immediately. It can be given whenever but if I decide that I want to rock a Drill Tech Gyarados, I might be doing that. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel though, because we need to be doing that. All right, life story. So this is a challenge. It's not really much of a challenge, but it's a challenge nonetheless. Where I gotta at least tell a life story for a 5-minute window. Mainly because this is something that I kind of yoinked an idea. I yoinked this idea from my good old buddy Opal Drakester because he does life story videos up over on his YouTube channel. Check him out. Some of them are pretty insane. But generally what the life story is you're talking about something that had going on in the background. But for me, what life story do I want? Wow, they still don't sell. They still don't sell Awakenings or anything. That's actually a bit surprising. What's an interesting story about me? I got quite a few. I'm just trying to think of which one I would want to tell. So, now let's talk about a worst fear of mine. So I am almost 25 years old, and this is something that still is kind of a fear. Probably not my #1 fear anymore, but it's still a fear nonetheless. So for me, I've always been paranoid of like big storms. So specifically in this case, it would be tornadoes because I live in the Midwest. So I've never been a fan of big storms because for the longest time in the house that I used to live in, it was all one floor. And so the sucky thing about living in a one floor house is that when these sort of storms would happen, or if you get a tornado warning or whatever, they want you to go into the most interior part of the house. And considering the layout of the house that we had, the most interior part of the house that didn't have windows or anything like that was the bathroom. And so the bathroom would be super duper crammed. I mean, luckily enough, we never had that many like tornado warnings or the sirens go off legitimately to where we had to worry about it. But it did happen enough to where like I'd always be fearful of it. Even now, as it's March and it's slowly becoming spring and whatnot, there have been, it's felt like a lot more times where these sorts of storms can happen. But luckily, when you live next to the lake, you're a little less likely to have tornadoes touch down and rip down around where you live. It's not like foolproof, but living next to the lake does help. So it's kind of one of those things where it's dictated like when I move out, because I still live with my parents. When I move out, like I'm probably not moving much further away in the Midwest, because I'm definitely not going to want to go south, because Tornado Alley, like there you got tornadoes like all the time. But like if I move more north, it's like I'm gonna probably have to deal with snowstorms more, which no, I actually prefer snow. Like I like winter because of snow, but I don't like the cold. I think the cold bothers me a little bit more than like the heat does in the summertime. That says a lot considering like I did cross country and track and field. So not being bothered by the heat, it's interesting. But yeah, no, anytime there's like really bad storms or anything like that, I still get pretty freaked out. Even now, even though the apartment that we live in is multiple floors, with the garage being like, so my neighbor's garage is directly below my room, and then our garage is in that wall. So like anytime we have like a bad storm now, I just go into the garage and chill out there, because like that's the most interior. Why couldn't have this been whatever, not trying to get sidetracked. I try to not get bothered by it too much, but especially with me having my room the way it is and my setup the way it is, me sitting right next, it's like it's 3 p.m. Like people know that. But yeah, storms are like my big panic button, or have been my big panic button for a while. Because there was a time, even when this was back when I played hockey, so this is over a decade ago now, which is weird to think about. We had a game that we were playing, and in the middle of said game, keep in mind, the hockey season starts in like October. Like kids leagues, usually they start in October. And we're in like November or something like that, and we have a game kind of around like the Chicago area for a second, because the tornado sirens were going off, keep in mind, it's like November and this is happening. So we just went into the locker room and basically hung out there for, I don't even know how long it was, but it was for a hot minute. Also, we got a brick break team. That is massive that we're getting that this early. And we got a great ball. Oh my goodness. We are getting spoiled with some good stuff early on. I'm going to teach brick break to the Monferno. Is this where I get rid of taunt? I think I do. There's flame wheel, mock punch, ember. I think I keep ember specifically as my special attacking. I think that's what I'd go with. And then my goal, hopefully, is to get Hiplup up to 16. It's kind of why I'm killing a bunch of the wild mons that we run into right now, with the hopes that I get to 16 a little bit faster. But yeah, I'm pretty fearful of tornadoes. Not so much thunderstorms, but like when they say that the storms are going to be like strong and they're hyping up the storms, that they're like, oh, these are going to be tornado worthy. That's where I get a little bit anxious about it. Out of my parents' place, I'm not going to move far away from the lake, but also like make sure I have a house that has a basement. So it's like if those storms happen, sure, there might be power outages or whatever, but like as long as I have a basement, a safe space where I'm not above ground and this stuff happens, I will more than likely be okay. Because it's not like we deal with a whole lot of flooding either. I remember in college, my senior year, you might have seen it in some of the video series that we did in streams for Free Time Friday. I was in an apartment with some of my college teammates for track and field, and there was a couple times where we would have really bad weather. And like, oh, tornado might happen, blah, 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 blah. I'd just go sit down in the basement on the couch and like do homework down there. And that would essentially just calm me down. But continuing the fear of like tornadoes and whatnot, there was one time we had a practice. I believe this is 2020, cross country. We had a practice in November again. I remember I had a Snapchat video that I had made, and I said something along the lines of like, yeah, I'm gonna go to practice, you know, there's a tornado warning that I got issued, and keep in mind it's like 2 o'clock or something like that, or it got issued at 2 o'clock and practice was at 4. So we were going to practice, and you could just tell and you could feel that it was like weird outside, because anytime the wind would blow, you would get a cold draft of air, but the actual just like still air was warm, like super fucking warm. So you could just tell something was gonna be funky. I remember we would at practice and we were in the middle of doing like some little like time trial. We were doing like a time trial of some sort, and we had to keep adjusting it because of how bad the weather was becoming. And I remember we got inside of the arena, the sporting arena, when it started pouring. And it's like, well, I'm pretty sure I drove myself over there. But it's like, I was probably a couple blocks away from campus, and I like had driven to practice. So I could have not a couple blocks. I'm getting my story mixed up here. The apartment that I had in my senior year was a couple blocks away from campus, but when that story, the 2020 story, took place, I was living here. So for me to go home, I would have had to drive, I think, directly into the storm. I remember asking like some of my friends, I was like, hey, can I just go like chill in your dorm for a little bit? Because they were bringing everybody downstairs in the dorm rooms for the tornado stuff. And some people, of course, didn't care. And to me, again, because I have the fear of it, people are just like, I'm like, oh, it's probably not that big of a deal. But I'm like, I need to go down there because if I don't, I might have an actual panic attack. And I don't say those words lightly. So if I'm on the verge of feeling like a psycho, yeah, just let me figure it out first. And then it didn't really amount to anything. It was just a really bad rainstorm. But I remember walking out of the dorm because the dorm room, it was horrible. The basement of the dorm room, it was so muggy down there. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to get out of here. And when I got out, I'm pretty sure I had like a jacket with me or a hoodie, one or the other. I had one of those things, and I just remember being like, oh my God, it's so nice being out of that area. And then I had some people be like, well, of course, Onita for Spiel. Ooh, it's actually that's a steal of a trade, honestly. That if I get a Ponyta as my first encounter, of course. If I don't get a Ponyta as my first encounter, then it doesn't matter. It's just gonna be fair game. Pretty much. Let me check out the mart real quick if there's anything. I don't know if they were gonna change that trade up or not, because even if it was typical trade, which I believe is a Machop for an Abra, I would have taken an Abra because we didn't catch the one in the, was it Route 203? So I would have taken an Abra for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much all the story I got for weather. I'm not a fan of bad weather. I'm here to forget some moves now. I'm near 30. You're close to my age. We'll be in towards the end of the year. What made me scared were chameleons. I was 5 or 6 and encountered a big lizard at the games room I had in my home. Yeah. I know for me, like, I'm not fearful of birds, but I also don't like things flying around my head. And I know for me, the couple experiences I had in cross country with running is like, there would be the red-winged blackbirds, which you don't know what those are, but they're birds that they make their nest in the trees. Ruin maniac. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. But there's these birds, essentially they make their nest in like forest preserves and on like bike paths and all these other places. But they make them in spots where there's people that go, basically. So they get real defensive that people are going to go near their nest, even if they're on like the path and they're not going towards their nest. They get real defensive, and you can hear them, and then they will swoop down and try to attack you. I had that happen like 3 times, and one time when I was running, like I had like a busted up knee. I was either going through my like patellar tendonitis, which is like that for some reason. I don't remember exactly, but I remember I was like slowly but surely making my way back in my run. I'm like 6-7 miles into my run at this point. I'm dead exhausted because it's the middle of summer. And I have one of these birds coming out of nowhere and like starts swooping down after me. I'm like, so I'm going into a full-fledged sprint when I really probably shouldn't be. And yeah, it was not a fun time. Side note, sidebar, we got another one of these quiz campaigns we got to go through. Go ahead and answer these questions. First question, is there a place in the Hoenn region known as Fall Arbor Town? Yes, ma'am. Is it true that there are reporters in Hoenn known as Tabby and Guy? I don't think so. I think it's Gabby and Ty. Is Licia? I thought it was Lisla. Where's Elisa? No, it's Licia. Did Contact Spectacular Idol also the sister of Wallace? I actually do not know the answer to this question. I'm going to say yes. It's not. Because I was unsure, because I don't think I ever was told anything otherwise. Yes. No. No. Where do you come from? Yes. Yes Town? Never heard of a place like that. Fascinating. You beat me in a battle. Absolutely. Because I think your starters are going to be level 10 this time. Oh, and we get the Hoenn starters this go around. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Wait, we don't get the Johto starters now? Interesting. That is interesting. You went for Leer, that's fine. I don't think that bothers me. I think that bothers me too much. Flame Wheel does get the knockout. Obviously, we're evolved. Is there a chance that we get a Grotto before we fight Rourke? And unless I actually go in the grass and do grinding like that, I don't know. Excuse me. Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna eat after this stream, but whatever I'm eating is gonna hit. Whatever I eat is about to hit. So nice. Alright, Torchic. How much XP do you need? 19? Oh yeah, you're definitely evolving after this. Actually, no, you definitely will. I don't remember how much XP we've been getting, but you should be pretty close. But I think you will. Then we have to empty out our team again. But we need to have room to have the starters. Oh my goodness, my quads are fried from Monday. Which still doesn't make sense to me. Piplup. Go ahead and change you to a Primplup. That is a big sprite for you, my friend. You do not need to be that big. You can be that size. Take it or leave it. Wants to learn to move Metal Claw. Especially with the fairy types running around. What do we have? Growl, Bubble, Water Pulse. That's where I get rid of Bubble. I think I get rid of Bubble here. Fairy types. Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. But yeah, it's definitely good that we're getting these starters. Because they're going to be strong. God himself. We'll put you here because I don't know when we'll need. Repel, we'll take that off of you. And of course, the Zigzagoon is good for pickup stuff. Diglett, we may use to be good. I don't think Unburden is an ability in this game. I think it's Gen 5 when Unburden came out. But Speed Boost is definitely an ability in this game, so Blaziken should be pretty good. Very first time playing Ruby and Sapphire, naming this Torchic Torch BBBBBB. And then Maverick the Swampert. Swampert is up there in terms of one of my favorite starters, so. And with him and Torterra on the same team, they don't share weaknesses. We really wanted to. All right, I'll have these guys keep their items just because really don't need multiples of the same. At least not in the bag. And I'm sure along the way, when we get new team members, if I choose to add a new team member in between this stream and the next one, we'll give them different items to utilize them. We battled the reporters. I have 2 more encounters I can get before being all the encounters I can actually get. Route 207 is blocked off with this guy for the time being. The Route 207 encounter is going to be... Ooh. Okay. Phanpy's not bad. I'm for this. I am definitely for this. Go ahead and throw in a Pokeball at this. We definitely need to get somebody who can inflict status. That's the one thing I've noticed is that, especially when we get into the later game, like us having Pokeballs is great and all, but we need stuff that is going to be able to put status infliction on stuff to make it easier to catch. Because this Phanpy pretty much has the max catch rate it can be, except for the fact that we don't have status on. But we did go ahead and catch it. It is strong despite its compact size. It can easily pick up and carry an adult human on its back. Considering that thing is 1'8", yeah, that is pretty. That's nuts. I'm gonna name it Peanut. I normally name it Zanzibar. I don't know if that's more of a male name or what, but Peanut will be fun. Not holding anything. What nature do we got with you, Peanut? Rash nature? That's terrible. Put it nicely, that's terrible. I would have preferred that nature reversed. Because you don't need to be boosting your special attack at all. Also, there's Ponyta, so that's awesome. Could have gotten that and gotten a Spheal instead, but I also already have a lot of water types, so a little type diversity wouldn't hurt anybody. Right? A little type diversity doesn't hurt anybody. Rhyhorn. That could have been fun. Especially getting Rhyperior. Possibility of getting a Rhyperior is there. Alright, so Join is level 15, so we need to get it to 16. No, we need to get to 18. That's crazy that Monferno, you get Monferno the earliest. He evolves into Infernape at 36. Empoleon's normal at 16 and 36, and then Torterra is Groudon at 18, but then Torterra at 32. Quite bizarre. Quite bizarre. I think I'm gonna put the Phanpy in the box. Got an escape rope too. Our pickup pulls are getting pretty good, and I'm pretty sure the higher level the Mon is with pickup, the better items you actually end up receiving. So We'll make do with that information. I already went in this house, right? Yeah, let's move the leader. That's crazy that they made him, they put him here really early. Because typically, move the leader in Gen 4 is found in Cantilever City. That boy's talking about shiny Pokemon, which that is a reward on the reward wheel. If I do choose to make a Mon, I can make a Pokemon shiny if I want to. That's what fossils are till we go underground, I believe. Why not train in the Orberg mine? Well, that's the plan. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Got another Great Ball, see? And there's still other items that we can get. I noticed that there's some parts where it's lagging a little. But there's also other times, like this is ran a lot smoother than a, like this is running a lot smoother than I thought it would be. The hell are you doing here? Hi, my name is Steven Stone, the champion from the Hoenn region. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Orberg Mine sometimes discovers rare stones while they mine for coal. Want to be here to see any discoveries they make in person. Oh, you have a Pokédex, so you're also in search of Pokemon. Let me see. I think I can help you with that. This is my favorite Pokemon. Its name is Beldum. Will you be willing to raise it? It may be useful for your Pokédex. Abso-fucking-lutely. Am I stupid and didn't come here before? What, the first time I played Renegade Platinum? Because there's no way, right? There's no way I'm that dumb. I mean, let's take a step back. There's a way I'm that dumb. I don't believe myself to be that dumb. Oh my goodness. I mean, Megatron it is, but hello. I mean, the sucky thing is that there's no Eviolite in this game, so using a Metang is gonna be fucking scary. It's level 10. It's brave natured too. That's, oh my goodness. Yeah, no, this thing's got to get used. Except we're not using it today. We are not using this today. We're going to use this probably in the next stream. I'm going to run back to the Pokemon Center and then we're going to spin the reward wheel because we did go ahead and complete the challenge. Which was, why am I blanking so? Holy crap, though. Getting a Beldum this early is absolutely nuts. I think we should use it because grass will not be able to do much with it, and Rose Raid won't be able to shut me down. The only thing that will be scary is if when we run into the grass gym, if they're running a sun team and Drought is kind of running amok. That's pretty much. So let's go ahead and go to our reward wheel. Let me make sure I switch to the right. Okay. So we were lucky enough to get a double XP code, which was basically using a lucky egg. So that will obviously get put into my save in between this stream and the next one. All right, so this one can bring over another Pokemon from a previous under the understanding of Generations Master Mode. However, And maybe this is something with a little bit of tweaking we can talk about maybe for either later on in the series or potentially the next Master Mode series we do. But can bring over another Pokemon from a previous game could work. But typically this challenge is only usable in Generations Master Mode because you're supposed to be going through each generation of Pokemon games. I can check and see if we can maybe implement that for future Master Modes that aren't Generations Master Mode. So for this reward, it won't count, so we'll just respin. And yes, that does mean if... That's big. That is a huge one. Additional life in a Master Mode, which means now we have 4 lives in total. So 4 whiteouts before this game is officially over. So 4 lives total. That's a good one to pick up. That really is a good one to pick up. All right, so now we can go ahead and hopefully stream wants to cooperate. I think with a little PC upgrade, this would be a lot easier. All right, so wardrobe change. This is a challenge that we can't do because we are in a game where we are not able to change up the outfits or the styles of the people we are playing as. So we will just... My stream is dropping hella frames right now. Okay, we back? We good? I think we're good now. Let's go ahead and respin the wheel though. Because like I said, we can't do that challenge. Don't lag now. We've been doing good all stream. Skip every trainer. Ah. That's like one of the worst ones we could have gotten before this gym battle. Okay. So basically any avoidable trainer we must skip. Any avoidable trainer we must skip. So this is going to be like a straight, it's probably going to be a straight shot to the gym. I can almost guarantee it. So I could have set up, if I was able to set up maybe 1 or 2 curses, I could probably sweep Rourke, no problem. Because I wouldn't be able to be critted. And Bullet Seed would do good amount of damage to just about anything. But yeah, that's a heavy hit to take right before a gym battle. Because that means everybody in the Orberg mine we have to skip. And if we mess up, then that's where the punishment wheel turns its head. And if I know anything about master modes, the longer we go without messing up challenges, more often than not, the better we do. All right, so first encounter, Orberg Mine, is going to be a... That's good. I was complaining about how we haven't gotten the chance to get one of these yet. This is good. This is absolutely what we want. I'm gonna throw a Dusk Ball. I can't afford to go for another tackle. I really don't want to hit it with a grass move either. I know grass quad resisted, but I don't need to take any unnecessary risk here. So we got a Zubat. So I'm honestly thinking we probably are going to have a team of 5 for next stream. because I'm gonna definitely want Zubat. I definitely think I want Beldum. Just thinking about how Gardenia's gym could be difficult to deal with, I want both of them at the ready. Especially with the fact that we can rare candy our team, everybody up to whatever the ace of Rourke's level is, which is, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's 16. Whismer, I'm so fucking glad we did not get that. I'm so fucking glad we did not get that. I think a lot of people like Exploud. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't think it's good at all. That being said, I've never really gotten the chance to use it because every time I've caught a Whismer or a Loudred, it just fucking dies on me. But I believe is leaving these two here, obviously. And then I think we bring Beedrill. I think Beedrill is not good. Everything in this box, everything else in this box, I think could be used to some degree. I think everything else in that box can be used to some degree. I'm surprised that, I mean, albeit we did have to do a Wi-Fi battle, so that took a little bit of extra time. I'm surprised that 4 hours in, we have not taken on the first gym. But this is what I mean, though. Doing a stream series of a master mode makes the streams go a lot longer. Because if I was doing probably a regular Nuzlocke, we probably would have fought Rourke like 2 hours in. That's my guess. All right, we just got to be wary of our surroundings. Make sure we don't get caught by any trainers. Get any bonus XP we can. I don't think there's a shot, though, that we're gonna... I don't think there's any shot we're getting a grotto before we fight Rourke. So I'm thinking, right? An escape rope. I could use, because I got an escape rope off of the Zigzagoon earlier, right? Or did I just take it from him now? Yeah, so I got multiple escape ropes. I could just escape rope out of here. I don't think there's... Oh, there is one more item over here. Let me go see what this is first before we talk to him. Oh wait, he gives us a stone. Oh, a rare bone? That's good. I'm pretty sure he gives us a stone to evolve our Eevee, right? I'm like pretty sure that's something that happens here. He's like, look, I can smash rocks. Not that you really have to worry about it too much. Oh, would you know? Look at that. There's stone. Navushno. It must be your lucky day. You recognize what stone it is? See, this is the tough thing. Because it was a bold nature Eevee, right? I go with Waterstone. I have so much water. But if I go Moonstone, I don't have a dice. Won't be a YouTuber comment, but I remember something about this game. I think you get access to the snowy route pretty early because you have to go there to get Gardenia to go back to her. If I'm remembering that correctly, I think that's what happens. So is Scald a move? Maybe Scald. It is. Vaporeon would be good. You know what? Screw it. It's common, but give me the Waterstone. we're gonna go ahead and use our escape rope and get out of here. What's up, Brody? Hey, how's it going, Super Bench? We have begun our new series, which is our Pokemon Renegade Platinum Master Mode, our revenge run, because we did a series of Renegade Platinum in a Master Mode setting about a little over 3 years ago, I think. Either 2 or 3 years ago. And let's just say it didn't go so hot for me. But we did that in a video series. We're doing it this time in a live stream format, trying out the new vertical layout and everything. So I like how the layout has came out. So far, it's been a pretty good stream in terms of no one dying yet. We're about to literally take on the first gym. And I'm scared because if you look at the very bottom there, our challenge currently is to skip every skippable trainer. So that means I'm not able to battle anybody in the Orberg mine or anybody in the gym. So unfortunately, that gym EXP, I can't take advantage of that. Especially because I would like to have a grotto. I would have liked to have a grotto before going in. And I mean, I guess I could go train in the mine or go train in the grass, but we've already been here a lot longer than I thought we would be. So I say, screw it. Just go in. Wait, am I healed? All right. Here we go. First gym time. We unlock, I believe, a checkmark level of 16. So whatever we want to add to our party from the box, when we get around to it, we can rare candy them up to level 16. Which I believe right now, Beldum and Zubat are going to be the things that we want to add. All right. Welcome, this is the Orberg Gym. I'm Rourke, the gym leader. I'm one who decided to walk proudly with rock-type Pokemon. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer. All right. He leads with a nose pass, level 15. Oh, brother. Okay. I'm going to take some turns to curse. He's going to set up some stealth rocks. That's absolutely fine. He's going to thunder wave me. Let me get full parried. Shockwave does how much? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. I want to get to +3 for curse. Maybe, am I getting too greedy? Am I too greedy to go to 4? I'm going to say no because I have shell armor. So I would rather do this. I say we get rid of the para first. Get rid of para first, and then we heal up. Here's what I think is going to happen. Ocean. He's probably going to Thunder Wave again. Maybe. He does Thunder Wave again. That's fine. So because he went for Sandstorm, the move, is the Sandstorm going to go away? Or you know what? He might have a Smooth Rock on this guy. I could definitely see that being the case here. I could definitely see that being the case. So at +4, one would imagine that Bullet Seed, even if it hits 2 times, I would imagine that it could kill. But I also am pretty sure that Nosepass has like base 135 physical defense. But we are Miracle Seed boosted. Yeah, we're fine. I'm more so fearful of those mons that might have like, oh, the weakening berry, blah, 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 blah. Geodude. He could, I'm pretty sure, if I remember this game from the first time I played it, he has the elemental punches. He probably has fire punch. But we can't get critted. So the only thing that would suck is if we somehow get burned. So honestly, we're +4, so our defense is what, 3 times what it normally is? The 26 times 3, 52, plus another 26 is 78. We should eat this up rather well. Like I said, he can't crit us. That did way more than I thought it would do, though. I ain't even gonna lie. For me being +4 defense, way more damage than I thought he would do. Which makes me even more worried because if Geodude is doing that much damage to me, Cranidos is gonna do ridiculous amounts of damage to me. All right, Onyx. I'm gonna Super Potion here. Rock Tomb. Sandstorm is officially gone, but now it's back. But here's the thing, I'm like 95% sure that that nose pass was holding a smooth rock, because that was a lot of turns of Sandstorm. I highly doubt that he would have given smooth rock to every Pokemon that has the access to Sandstorm on his team. Highly doubt it. Not saying it's impossible, but I highly doubt it. All right, Bite. We will get rid of Tackle for that. All right, what? Half his team's gone now? Larvitar. I mean, we're -5 speed, so whatever he sends out should outspeed me. And he's protecting so he can get an extra turn of Sandstorm damage. Dude, you're lucky I didn't have Grotto. Could you imagine if I had Leech Seed? This guy's got guts. Don't get the flinch. Thank you. Yeah, maybe went a little, well, no. I was gonna say maybe I went a little bit overboard with the curses, but I think this is actually what we needed. Here comes Cranidos. Problem is, I feel like I need to heal. I feel like I need to heal because I'm pretty sure Rampardos can get Fire Punch. I'm like so sure that I've seen a Rampardos with Fire Punch. I don't know about Cranidos, but like Rampardos, I'm so certain I've seen him with Fire Punch before. So even me being at +4 defense, I don't think matters. And I don't want to throw away all my curses to sack off somebody if I don't need to. So I need the intel now. He didn't get the what? What did my guy just do? Chad, is he throwing? Zen Headbutt. Do not get the flinch. Okay, no flinch. We should kill. I don't care if you got a berry on that boy or not. Okay. I think we're in the clear now. I'm pretty sure we're in the clear. He might outspeed me, but the Sudowoodo gets... No. He would have sent this thing out sooner if it got Sapsing. All right, GG's in a handshake. Oh my god. Yeah, take a grass berry and shove it up your ass, buddy. That's not going to do anything. It's only going to protect you from the first hit, not the second. That was big. That was way more important than you guys can imagine. And we get the evolution too. Oh man. Because the first time I played this game, we got messed up pretty badly, I'm pretty sure. Against him. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure we got messed up pretty badly against Rourke because of the fact that I didn't anticipate like super effective moves, coverage. I didn't anticipate those things. Oh, he wants to learn Bulldoze. Okay. I guess he learns Leech Seed at a later level. So let's see. Bulldoze is a good move for us to get. Because it's base 60, but it has a chance to reduce speed every single time. No, it doesn't have the chance to always reduce its speed. So as far as my grass type moves, go with Bullet Seed or Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf has the high crit, but it has a chance of missing, whereas Bullet Seed hits the 2 target. And Bullet Seed is base 50 minimum. It can go up to what, 125? Even that's a little bit stronger because of stab. I don't know, it varies, man. I think let's get rid of Razor Leaf. Let's get rid of Razor Leaf. He obeyed me the entire time. So now we can use the hidden move of Rock Smash outside of battle. We get the TM for Stealth Rock if we really want to teach anybody Stealth Rock for any sort of important battles. Probably not, just being honest. But we didn't need any Death Fodder, and that's massive. That truly is something big for us. I am gonna go ahead and run out of here because I don't recall. No, you have to leave the town going that way first. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. We are gonna go ahead and access our box right now. Like I said, I'm going to put the Beldum on the team. Beldum's a little bit of a nerve wracker because, like I said, we don't get a Metagross until much later. With us leveling it up to 16, I'm like pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it should have wing attack. So I'm gonna put the Pickupmon in the PC for right now. With the Zigzagoon. But I think outside of what, we failed 1 or 2 encounters, but we caught pretty much everything. And yeah, like I said, for the level, wait, was it 16? It was 16. Yes, it was 16. So what's gonna happen is I will put a lucky egg in my bag. I will also have the I'll also have the choice of throwing a illegal move on the moveset of any of the Pokemon that I have currently in my party. Or actually, no, I can do it with anybody. This is a new reward, so I haven't actually had a chance to use it. So if I really do want to have something broken, give myself an advantage, make do with that. As far as, oh, I got another reward I need to accept. Got another reward that we need to accept. So go ahead and go to our reward wheel. Because let me make this make sense to the people. So when it's in place, but like, because the gyms are like checkpoints, because we completed the gym, it basically stops the timer there, because we're basically wrapping up stream right now, because I'm going to be streaming gym to gym, because streams are going to take a little while, especially when we get into like the huge important like story stuff and everything like that. That's how it's going to work. So even though there's still 5 minutes left on the skip every trainer challenge, we technically completed it because the gym battle was the checkpoint we were getting to, and we're stopped. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to the wheel, spin it. Oh my goodness. So I don't want to say this because we just missed out on the free legendary, but because the lucky egg is already being added into the game, I'm not going to take this reward for this stream. So how the 2 times the XP code would work would be like, I would be able to use it as a held item on my mons, but I'm not going to literally, first of all, I'm not going to hack in an actual 2 times EXP code, because I feel like a lot of the EXP codes that work for these games are bugged and would give me a ridiculous amount of XP, and I quite frankly don't want to be too unbelievably over leveled. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to spin again. Ooh, viewer's choice. Viewer's choice. So I know there was a couple of y'all in the chat. I will scroll down here. You might not be able to see everything, maybe. No? Okay, so I'll just have most of them up there. You guys can see pretty much everything. I mean, it's going to be cut off somewhat because of the fact I haven't messed with this scene at all. But the only 2 that you can't see on the bottom are a legal move and an illegal ability. We technically already have one illegal. That one we can honestly restack and restack and restack and restack if we want to. But you can hopefully see all of the other ones. Hopefully they're all visible. So what are we thinking, friendos in chat? Let me see. Let me just make sure there are people here. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Yeah. Oh, it says nobody's here now. Okay. So because nobody's here, I thought there were people here. That's on me. I think if there were actual people here, we would just go with what they want. I'm just going to respin, because I think it'd be unfair if I got the choice. Devil's Advocate. All right. You can see I'm smiling about it. It is essentially a perk. I can choose what challenge I would want to do. That is what that is. So if we go back to our wheel, it's going to load. There are a couple of different perks on there. There's one that's called a get out of jail. So what a get out of jail is if we spin the wheel and it gives us a bad challenge, like one that we really shouldn't do, a get out of jail will basically just like make it null and void. We don't get a reward, but we don't have to do the challenge. So that 30-minute time window is just us playing the game vanilla style, essentially. What the devil's advocate is I can pick anything on that wheel that we can do for a 30-minute time frame. Yes, and perks if I really wanted to. And basically give myself a little bit of a booster or a pick-me-up if I really need it. But considering this is the start of the master mode, this is probably one of the best starts I could have ever asked for. And I would love to keep it this way. Obviously, the perfect run is not going to last forever. It could easily get stopped early on. We don't know. But with us having a level cap of 16, or a level check mark of 16, and having a team of 5, that's going to put us in a really, really good spot early on. It would have been nice if we did kind of not be that guy, but if we pulled a free legendary, what we do with the free legendaries here is we randomize the generation first, and then we get a random number of a legend based on the Pokédex. So it could be like, oh, Gen 2, I get Entei, something like that, or Ho-Oh. Which, if that did happen, 100% we're bringing Ho-Oh to that gym battle. That dude would just go up and down day. As far as streams go for this, I would say expect another one of these streams on Saturday. Let me, before I completely say yes, again, oh, okay, never. Huh. Let me not say never. Not say never mind. I don't see us streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna probably be fucking tired. Friday, of course, we're streaming Free Time Friday. Saturday, if we stream this is gonna be streamed probably later on in the day. Because I think Saturday, I didn't know I was actually working this. Thrown off by that. Yeah, it'd probably be later on in the day Saturday, so keep your eyes open with the notification. As you can see, we got a goal here of, there we go. We would like to hit 500 subs. Streaming in the new formats, of course. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new format, a little bit of change. Try to change things up a little bit here. When we come back with this on Saturday, we will have our team rare candied up to 16 for everyone that we're actually using. And then I'll let you know any other additional updates we may have done. Like I said, our rewards from today, we get a lucky egg that we can put in our bag. One illegal move, if we choose to use it, we can an additional life in the master mode, so we have 4 lives total now instead of the 3, and then we have a devil's advocate and spin a bad challenge you don't have to worry about doing. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button down below, could be greatly appreciated. Let me know what you guys think about the new streaming format as well. Like I said, we will be back again with this on Saturday, later Saturday, where we go and we take on the second gym. As far as streaming again, we will be live again on Friday for Free Time Friday. Not entirely sure what we're gonna do for Free Time Friday, because I was gonna spin the wheel to see what we would be doing, but I think definitely for sure we'll be doing Super Mario 3D World, because you guys kind of got cheated out of seeing World 4, and luckily I didn't do much of World 4 as well. And we'll just have to see how stream is going and timing and everything like that. I don't know what else I would like to do for Free Time Friday next Friday, or this Friday. So I'll probably be a little bit of a wild card one, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to those of you who came along in the chat and were talking with me. Really, really appreciate that. Appreciate you all. And we'll see you guys again on Saturday for more of this, but we'll see you guys again.